Welcome back, fellow fishing fanatics. I'm Michigan Troller, and today I have another setup video for you. This time it's an ice camping setup. This is generally how I have it set up when I go out with just myself. I've only went out by myself. No one's came out with me yet, but this is Otter Resort XTH. Got the old style. It's not the new with the opened up bottom. I've had it for probably about 5 years or so. I love it. It's perfect for a one-person camper. The size in it and everything, setting it up's not bad. I can have all my stuff set up throughout it and have a lot of room. I'll go through and show you what I think is going to be the best way so far. I've kind of tweaked it. I want to get some more floor mats. These are just the 1/2 inch style. I want to get the 1 inch. I think that's going to be a little bit better, but let's go through and show you how I have it set up. Right when I walk through this door, I generally put a hole right off to the side. These buckets are my holes. Since we don't have any ice yet, keeps getting cold, warm, cold, warm. So waiting on one of these days it'll actually stay cold. So buckets, that's where I generally drill my hole. I have one back there for the transducer. That's the one I generally will jig in while I can watch my screen. And then I have another one over there for either iFish Pro. I just got the Clam Predators and I like these a lot more than the iFish Pro so far. Come around, I got the little shelf pretty much stacked full. Milwaukee lights. This one I generally have all my batteries in for all the Milwaukee fans. I have the drill that's Milwaukee and everything that I generally tuck down back there. Get that out of the way with the auger. It's on a K drill. But this one I have a heater in it, have some other flashlights. Just in case it gets real cold while we're transporting out here, I'll put those in there, keep them warm. I like these pretty bright in here. All dimmable. This one has 3 settings, as well as I have the Hog Outdoors on a dimmer switch. And that goes to a battery I have stuck over there, just amp 15 amp hour. Little fan up here, battery power to get the heat moving. But these are all on dimmer, so if you're fishing at night, you don't want it that bright, you can dim it down. That's the Hog Outdoor. Comes in this nice carrying case. I absolutely love all the Hog Outdoor lights that I've got so far. I'm going to buy some more. If you're out here camping on the ice, the thermostat's not necessary, but I have actually 3 carbon monoxide alarms. These ones are just the regular, don't have a digital output, and then this one here has an actual reading to tell you what it gets up to. So I normally have this one set over by my head so I can look at it just to see what it's getting up to, test them, and you can make sure you're doing good. It's loud, so it will wake you up. I have 3's overkill, but I'd rather wake up alive than wake up dead. That's not fun for me, so we try to stay away from that. This is my camera bag. I have all my stuff for the GoPros and all the different cameras, since I'm going to start trying to get some footage for you guys if we can ever get some ice up here. If not, I'll be driving, it looks like, for a good distance. This here is all the bait, lures, everything in there. That one's my actual cooler, have all my drinks and everything. if I'm going for a long weekend or multiple days, I can bring more water and put it down in my food bin, but I'll stock that full and come out here. Down here's the ice hole power. Some charging, anything you need. Got the Vexlar, a Humminbird, going out hole hopping. Just in case one dies, doesn't ruin your camping trip. Back here is one of my batteries I have for my trolling motor that I'll hook up. Has just regular connectors, hook up right onto there, and it comes to a three port cigarette lighter, and then it has a couple USBs as well, charge your phones, and then these will charge up my graphs off that's a 100 amp hour lithium battery. I have the other one set in my quad for my power box in my quad. If you want to check that out, go look at the ATV video I have. Figured that's a pretty nice little stand to get all your stuff up and out of the floor and make it a little bit more neater in here. I absolutely love this style of seat, having the full backrest, the conductor style. This one has a tray on it, put your bait and everything on there, whatever. I won't go another chair. That's the style chair I'll always have. I won't go back to the fold up kind or any other. Those are worth their money if you're camping all day, wanting a nice seat. That's definitely the route to go. It pops, that folds in, pull that right up, collapses flat like that. So it does take up a little bit of room, but I'd rather have that than sitting in the fold up chairs. Then I have the Coleman sleeping bag, and then as well as the Coleman cot. I like this style one. It's the Deluxe, if you can read that on there. Turn around that way. That one's a little bit, it's for 300 pounds. I weigh 200, but so it should support me more than enough. I like the springs on it, gives a little bit of give to it, and then as well, I wanted it to be able to store all these totes. I have actually 4 totes underneath there, and that's what I store all my stuff in, and they're nice and stackable. So when you're coming out here, stack them like that and be able to store it in your sled, strap them all down. One, I'll have all my clothes in one, all my food in one. This one I actually keep just like this. This has your paper towels, paper plates, plastic silverware, a bunch of miscellaneous bags, toilet paper, trash bags, zip ties and duct tape, extra hand warmers, some soap and hand sanitizer, a bunch of first aid med kit, and a bunch more added on to it. Some paper or some towels. Generally always, this is my last one, but bring out multiple black contractor bags. When you're gonna probably need to go to the bathroom at some point. You don't have to get a little toilet seat like that, just go right on it, but throw a black contractor bag. They're nice and thick. You don't want to be going home and have your poop break open and go all over your stuff. That'll be a bad way to end the trip. So I got a little cheap cushion or whatever seat put onto there, and I put the bag through it and drape over it. Baby wipes, clean your hands off a little bit if you want, or being out there, wipe up, whatever. I'd say bring a bunch of towels too, whatever you can have towels are always good. Condensates in here. So it all depends on what your weather is. If you have a lot of snow happening now, you'll get a lot of condensation generally, or what I have found, it'll be dripping down the back. So I always make sure to have your cot away, have at least a crack, I don't know if you can see in there, on each side. And if it does start to get wet in here, wipe it up with a towel. And then I have my heater over there. I'll generally put stuff up into that one that I'm trying to get dry. I don't have this on all the time. It's generally if I'm cooking something, I'll put that on. Also, I'll bring my big buddy. This is the one I went out to Saginaw Bay just last week. Got a couple pike, nothing good for perch or walleye, so I don't know if I'll post that video, but I had that one hooked all up to my 5-pounder. This is nice for day trips and everything. Bringing that little guy and the little one in here, it heats it up nice. Multiple days I can get off that. If I'm camping, multiple days just during the day. If I'm camping, I have and go all day and night, 20-pounder is the way to go. And I'll throw that back there. What else we got? Our bait bucket over there, the flat box. Those are absolutely amazing. The Milwaukee fan, I'm a fan sleeper. If I don't have a fan, I will not sleep. It doesn't matter how tired I am. That's on setting 3. Put that right here and have it faced at me. Pull in the fresh air through here. Pointing right at me. It's plenty loud enough I can sleep. That goes for quite a long time on one battery. And like I said, I bring all my batteries out here, so it is quite nice. You can throw it on one during the day. That's how loud it is. Get it pointed up like that. Get the air moving through here. And then this one here I have, put that off. That one there, I'll have my seat sitting right below that, and that'll be putting the hot air right on me. There's 30, so let's see, I'll go out. That's the brand I have. This year it just started getting these fogged over. Plastic freaking windows started getting fogged over, but that's the style I have, and it takes about 30, if you want to do the full thing, all the way from the back there, all the way through, it's going to be about 30 tiles. Bring out while I'm sleeping. So in the past, I've generally always done iFish Pros while I'm out here. While I sleep, I'll throw the one over there and one over there. I don't like the way that the clips are and everything, so Clam came out with this style, and I'll be trying these out this year. I love the way that these are. I'll be able to hear the flag trip. I've always been able to hear the flag trip on the iFish Pro, so the Predator should be the same, no problem while I'm sleeping. And then I always have the bait feeder reels, so I'll be able to hear it taking line if they come. But I'll set one there and then one over there while I sleep, so Michigan can have 3 lines. During the day, I'll throw the Predators out and fish for a good chunk of area for whatever walleye, pike, perch, what have you. And then during the nighttime, I'll pull them in, just because obviously I don't want them to spool me out and not know, or somebody come and take them. So I'll have those down and then leave the middle one open. But during the day, I'll just sit right in right here in my chair, and then take whatever one of my jigging rods and sit here and jig this one. If it's really cold and I don't feel like going out and having tip ups, then I'll just put these down with a minnow if I'm fishing for perch or crappie or whatever. Generally have a couple different rods close by on these so I can switch out with different baits depending on what I have, and then I'll have all my other rods. That's a nice thing about these hubs. They got all the extra rod holders, so at nighttime I can go through and put them all in there and get them out of the way and just keep my 2 dead sticks down. But I believe that should be it for how I have everything set up for my ice camping. Now we just need to get it cold enough and be able to do a bunch more. That should be how I have it set up. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one.